guys. Okay. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do something like, oh, I really should take these glasses off. What y'all think? Because the blue ring keeps coming on them. But then I had to put my contacts in. Okay, so today we're going to be doing a little haul, and then I want to do a makeup palette reveal. Like, I want to show all of my palettes that I have, and one of them is like really sentimental to me. So I got everything in here in this little drawer that I just bought, everything but this thing, because y'all all know I've had that for a minute. I think I showed that on my last haul. If you haven't already checked it out, go check it out. Now, now I had a previous haul coming up that I was going to do, and I had ended up using the stuff already, so I'm not even going to show that. Like, that's a waste. So how y'all like this one? This is my new little friend. She's a little, you know, don't mind the baby hairs. I've been out and stuff all day, so you know, she could be looking a little better, but she is looking a little rough right now, but that's okay. So first things first, excuse me, I had to get a new Precisely My Brow Pencil. Now y'all do not have my contacts in, or you see I just took my glasses off, so I'm gonna be like reading like this because your girl is extra blind with an exclamation point in the underline. Okay, and I got mine in the shade 4 Warm Deep Brown, and y'all all know what this looks like. Okay, that's what I got. Everything else came from Ulta, and one thing did come from Sephora. So I did get this Estee Lauder foundation in the shade 1W2 Sand, which is supposed to be stay in place makeup, but let me see on here, hold on, because it was like a shade lighter than my skin. So I was thinking, I did try it one time, and I was thinking like, okay, either I can save it for winter when your girl is extra pasty or a little bit lighter than what I am now. And I could use it then, being that summer's almost over where I live. You know, like, it's cold outside right now. Or if I should go exchange it for the color that I am now. I don't know. But yeah, this is something new that I got, and this was actually at Ulta. And I had to get me a new Juvia's lip liner in the shade, this shade is my favorite shade. Like, I cannot live without it. As soon as it starts to get just a little bit left, I'm running to go get me another one. I threw the box away, so I don't even know the shade, but it's like some sort of nude. Okay, I actually have it on today. And I have it paired with this that I actually just got from Sephora last Saturday. So this is the newest to my, that's what the one looks like. It's super cute. It's like a little plumpy, but not too minty, not too tingly, just a little bit. And it's just Outrageous Plump Effect, and in the shade 02. And this is just the Sephora brand, nothing fancy. Okay, so y'all know that the lipstick sale at Ulta, I'm kind of all over the place. I'm trying to hurry up here because my kids, you know, they're about to be coming home in a minute. So y'all know how we had the, what was it, 40 to 60% off lip sale at Ulta. It was like lipstick, National Lipstick Day or whatever. So I had went and got this Cool Girl because I was actually all out of this one, and I wish that I would have gone a shade darker, but it's perfect. Like, if I were to pair it with this and outline my lips, or my KKW one, or I try not to use my KKW one because it's literally my favorite, and until she relaunches, I really try not to use that one. But, or if I pair it just like with a color like this, you know, and just center it like an ombre effect, I could totally do that. So this, I think, was like $26, and I got her for like $14, $15, something like that. I got me a new Milani Make It Last Original from Ulta, of course. And then I got, so now I did get this purifying foaming cleanser from normal to oily skin. I did have normal to dry, and I actually had to take it back to get, the oily to, excuse me, normal to oily skin, because lately, because it's been so humid here, my skin has been like way more oily than it's ever been in my entire life. I usually have really dry skin, but I'm not mad at the oily because that just means, you know, I'm gonna age a little slower. So I'll take this, but I've been using it, and do I feel like it's working? Not really. I guess I'll keep trying it. I did get, just the Little Mermaid Seafoam. I actually got this from my daughter, and then like the drops that go on your skin. And I got this from Ulta, like right when the movie came out, again with the face droplets. I got me another Morphe Filter Effects Soft Focus Foundation in the shade Medium 16. And I actually, you see, this one's like gone. This is my baby. And I went and got another one. So now she is, this can get thrown away and I can replace her. I got the e.l.f. Clear Brow Gel. I can open this up, and just in clear, nice little section. This was my Juvia's collection, all that stuff I got. So I have the turquoise one of this e.l.f. Power Grip Primer, and I just really wanted to try the pink one and see, you know, if there's, it's updated, to let you know like which one I like better. I probably can throw away the boxes now to all this stuff. So excuse my palettes, they are a little dirty. I did use this Huda Beauty. I just like dipped into this color, and this color, just these three here, just for my crease and my under eye a little bit. And then in the H6 or 9H Hot for Hue. This was like my favorite palette last summer. Like, oh my gosh. So excuse her, she is a little messy. You know, I had to wet it a little bit just to get the wing, because I did not have like a lime green. Oh, this is so embarrassing. I totally should have cleaned this off. Maybe I'll clean all my palettes off before I do a palette, before I show all my palettes. But yeah, I really just, used the green from there. And then I did use this shimmer here. And yeah, these palettes actually, I believe I got like last year. So just gonna kind of pull some palettes out here. This is the Rebel Honey palette by Juvia's, and I honestly have not used it that much, but I do love it. It's really pretty. It's the perfect nude. It's the perfect everyday look. Yeah, I really do like that palette a lot. I just have so many other everyday palettes that I really do love, so it makes it kind of hard to gravitate towards that. Another palette that I received was Wonder Beauty. I believe this was like in a Ipsy or BoxyCharm. This one was actually a highlight, a blush, a contour, and then these were like eye looks, obviously, which is 1 matte and 3 shimmers. So I believe I did like, I think the bronzer was like a little bit too harsh for me. So that's that. This was like my very first Juvia's palette. Look how dirty she is. So yeah, I kind of use this shade right here a lot for my inner corner. It's just like absolutely feels like butter. It's like the most prettiest shade. Just look at that. Oh, so stunning. And Mally XO Best Dressed Lids. It's like a replica of like, you guys know what palette I'm talking about. Butter London. I think this was like another one that came in like Ipsy or BoxyCharm. I never really dipped into those. I kind of was just like, give me all. Oh my gosh, you guys, I used to be in love with Kathleen Lights, okay? And I was like, I want every single thing that she does. And I had got this Zodiac palette. I have not used it probably, it's probably expired. I have not used it in about probably like, not used it in about a year or two. But let me show y'all the love this palette got. And again, excuse me, they are so dirty. But this, was this Leo? Or this was the Gemini. Ooh, that was my, let me just show y'all real quick. Like, oh my gosh, do y'all see that? So pretty. And then I think I used to do, because I'm a Sagittarius, you know, I did a few looks. So I added the Scorpio. I did a few looks like with the Pisces. So this was my go-to palette. Might have been the only palette that I had at the time. I had got this Dream Street palette. Oh, I just kind of dug my finger in there. But these palettes that I'm showing you are like my older palettes. We're gonna get into the newer stuff here. But like I use that bad boy a lot. This one right here, again, Kaleidoscope, was just so pretty. Had like a lot of gray blue tones in it. And yeah, and this one was Hello Charmer. And yeah, so this was clearly like a BoxyCharm. And look at, I used that bad boy up. This one was like another really good shade. But now I'm going to show you guys the stupidest palette that I want to get rid of, that I still have to this day, only because it's my favorite color. Probably used it maybe once or twice, and it takes up so much space. It's up here actually on my vanity because there's like no room for it in my drawers. But do you guys remember getting this palette? I believe it was in BoxyCharm, okay? And it's Fairy Tale Storybook Cosmetics. And they had like different ones to choose from. And I had obviously gotten green, which was like my favorite palette. And you got this mirror and this big space. Like, why is it so big? But these were the colors. And like I said, I think most of the mess is maybe from me swatching it, because if I did use it, I used it only one time. So I need to get rid of that palette. This one I think I got for Christmas, and it came with a big one too. It's like the Chocolate by I Heart Revolution. I don't think I've ever even used this. Maybe just that shade. Yes. So that it actually came with this big one. And yeah, this was from I Heart Revolution. And this was like, she was so special to me. Her pinks were so pretty. I think I only really used this for maybe the browns. And I really love this red. I did it all. Sorry guys, the glare. I did an all red look before. Black cherry. Oh, you know what? Look at this. And it came with this chocolate cherry fixing spray. Guys, this is like a full bottle. Like, I don't think I've used this. Like, why not? What am I doing? I'm missing out here. Okay, so next up is going to be, excuse the mess over here. I got the whole collection of the dreams. Oh, what dreams are made of? Hey now, hey now. Okay, you guys know what I'm trying to say. So this friggin' palette, like, I just had to get because I really loved Lizzie McGuire. Like, that was my show. I really don't understand why they're like, my palettes are dug in like this. Did my kids get in here? See, I really could have used this with a pop of this on top in my corner. Forgot all about this palette. But yeah, I got this, and I actually used today this, which was a part of the Lizzie McGuire collection, under my eye. I still have the lip scrub from this entire collection. Oh my gosh. I just was like Lizzie McGuire'd out, okay? This palette was my baby. I don't think I had any other bronzer palette at the time. And as you can tell, like, oh, they're like, you guys are getting blinded. But she was so loved. And like, I used to put this, like, this was in my brow bone. And then I would like mix these two for like contour. And then I would use this one for my eyebrow. Like, your girl was using what she had to make it work, okay? This one was the Esmeralda 2. This probably came in like a BoxyCharm Ipsy, and I don't think she's ever been used. If she has, it's been by my daughter or something. Oh, it looks like I kind of swatched that one or something. I don't know. Never used this palette. Probably never will. I really need to get rid of some of this stuff. Celestial Thunder. Dominant Cosmetics. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. But I really love this palette, but for some reason, like, the colors just did not go for me. I did use the pink separately. I think I used the blue. I think I might have chosen this grayish called Zero Gravity look here. But let's see this Black Matter. I don't remember ever. No. Nope. So this one, I think my friend gave me, Shared Planet Polar Bear Collection. Oh, this one's pretty.
Mama, show me.
Oh my gosh. So that right there is like Polar, Arctic. What's this blue one? Glacier. Let's try Avalanche. Oh, that's pretty. Avalanche. Let's try Icy. Ooh. Icy. Okay, see, this is why you need to go through your palettes, you guys. Get rid of the stuff that you, as you guys already know, because I think I did a reveal on this. This is the Berrylicious palette by Strawberry Short palette from Strawberry Shortcake, and I don't think I've used it much. I might have used the greens, and I think that's it. But I really do love this palette, and I use the pink glitter. I'm gonna use it more. This one is the Garden of Juvia's, and I've used this palette. I usually use it during the spring. We got a Tower of... Oh, this one is so dirty, y'all. But this was my favorite palette like last year, because I think that's when I got it. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I got some earring backs on here. That is so ratchet. I got a bobby pin on here. It's a magnet. For the blue, I mean the yellow, the greens, the pinks, she has gotten some love. This by far has to be the best palette that ColourPop has come out with. So my Fenty palette, this was like when I was really into Fenty and Rihanna. It's like an everyday nude palette, and I still am into her. Love her. Gonna support her when she comes to the D and opens up her store. I'm gonna be right down there in the freezing cold, probably in the snow, waiting to see the grand opening downtown. Yes, I'll be there. So Morphe by Jeffree Star. This is another palette that it's just like, girl, oh, she was like my favorite. This glitter right here. Yeah, I used to love Jeffree Star. He makes amazing products, and you cannot take that away from him. You just cannot. Bratz. I did not go see the Barbie movie. I do not plan on going to go see the Barbie movie. I was never into Barbies. I was always into Bratz in my scene. And yeah, this has a beautiful big mirror. And I do have the eyeliners. I think it came with eyeliners and a couple other things, the collection. And yeah, I think I've maybe used that palette once or twice. Now, y'all, I'm gonna save this one for last. Another Margarita Glam Light that I've revealed to you guys. I think I've shown you. I think I've maybe... I don't think I've used yet either. Maybe if I did, maybe just as gold. Don't know, but definitely gonna show her some love. This is my favorite nude palette, and this is the KKW Beauty. And I just really try not to use her products again because she stopped making them, you know, because of her divorce, and she's supposed to do a relaunch and all of that. But I'm like, come on, girl. I need you to bring some stuff out. This is my Natasha Denona palette. Don't really care for it. Honestly, could get rid of that. This one is a Glam Light palette with a beautiful large mirror. Ice cream palette and the colors. I think this has been my go-to lately. It's just so pretty. It has all these beautiful, bright, vibrant colors that are just so nice. The Culture palette by Juvia's Place is another. The only thing I don't understand, and I guess that's why their palettes are more inexpensive than others, is because they never have mirrors. Like, if they have a mirror, I'm shocked. But other than that, their palettes are just gorgeous. So Juvia's, again, they make great products. Their products, I just noticed, never have mirrors in them. I'm shocked my blush actually has a mirror. They put a mirror in the blush, but they don't do it in the eyeshadow palettes. Don't know. Now, this palette right here, you guys, was my very first palette. It was the palette, I bought this on Amazon, and this is when I got into makeup, and I was like, oh my goodness, like, I really want to get into makeup. I love makeup. I want to buy a palette, but I don't want to spend that much money. Now, as you see, times have changed, but this was my thought process when I was 20 years old. But look at this palette. No mirror. And I think I did my very first Lion King look with this palette. You know, sunset looks, greens, everything has been used except for maybe the blush. I think even the bronzer has been used to highlight a little bit. Oh, look at how pretty that is. So clearly I do not use this palette anymore. It has expired a year after I got it, and I've had this palette maybe about 9 years. And it just like shows me like where I started. You don't have to have a ton of money. You don't have to have a ton of products. Literally, like, I was making really nice makeup looks with just this palette, and I think this palette was like $13. The colors were so pigmented. I had really good practice with this palette, and again, it's just really sentimental to me, and it means a lot. So you guys can call me a hoarder, but I just cannot see myself getting rid of it, because again, like, this is where I started, and really humbles me. And this is a really good palette on Amazon. So if you're looking to just start out or practice, or if you're looking to just start out, practice anything, like, I would definitely get this palette. Yeah, so this was a palette makeup. You guys pretty much get the point. I'm not gonna go through all of these little ones. So yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me and doing my little Ulta haul, along with a palette show and tell, clean up, because we're gonna get rid of some stuff, but clearly not rid of this baby because she means a lot to me. Maybe one day, but not right now. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys. Thank you guys for watching. See you later.